Want to make sure you never miss a Kindly Keyin video again? Be sure to subscribe and hit that bell to turn on notifications.
Actually, what if I go into ghost mode? He can't. He can never find us. We've done it. We've escaped the neighbor, the whole ordeal with getting captured by the neighbor, and pretty much ruining our entire future life. We've escaped it. Hello everybody, I am Kindly Keyin and welcome back to Hello Neighbor. Now, a lot of you guys have been concerned that we were just gonna stop playing Hello Neighbor altogether since we finished the game. We completed the story mode, but there's still plenty of stuff that we can do here in Hello Neighbor. We've had a lot of fun over the last year just doing weird stuff in Hello Neighbor, and I'm gonna continue that kind of stuff. But today we're jumping back in because once again, Greenhouse M13 has made a trainer for the full release of Hello Neighbor, which allows us to use ghost mode to access areas that otherwise would not be accessible. So I'm here in Act 1. We're back on the PC version. So up to this point, we've been playing the Xbox One version. We're here today in the PC version, and I have the trainer set up so that we can actually phase through walls and fly, kind of. He's still working on the flying aspect of the trainer, so it doesn't work exactly like it has in the past, but we can change the level that we're on. So we can go up really high. We just can't fly up there. I'll show you guys here in a second. But yeah, basically what I wanted to do is jump into Act 1 and see if we could find any kind of secrets, either in the neighbor's house, in areas that we weren't able to get to, or secrets outside of the neighborhood. I mean, the neighborhood seems to look about the same as it used to, but we can still do some exploration. So let's go ahead and enable our cheats here. So we're gonna turn on ghost mode, and we can also disable the neighbor, so we can you see I just paused him. Yeah, he can't move anymore. But I can't just aim my cursor up and fly upwards. I have to press the plus button on the keypad, and that will like increase the height that we're at, so we can use that to access higher up areas. So for instance, one of the things that I wanted to do was see if we could get into this side of the house. So let's go over here, and oh, there's no room over here. So there used to be a room over here. I guess they either shrunk the house down or they expanded the size of this room. I think actually they made this room a lot bigger. One of the things that I didn't do when we were last playing was turn on the fan, and I don't know if it does anything. We have this lever here that seems to open something over here. I don't actually know if it sounds like there's a gate opening on the other side when I pull that lever, but I don't know which gate it is. Let's try to listen for it. Let's go ahead and hit that. Yeah, you can definitely hear something opening. I just don't know what it is. All right, so let's go ahead and just open this up so that we have access to it without using our ghost mode. I'm just gonna look at something here. So the cable is going this way, it goes across there, and then, oh, it goes into this. So if we turn that on, that should, okay, that does turn the fan on. But what is the point of the fan here? There's gotta be a purpose for it, right? It's got a whole like puzzle thing connected to it. I mean, it's not that difficult of a puzzle, but it's got a cable going into it with a switch, and then you turn it on, and it doesn't really seem to do anything. Maybe if we get out of ghost mode, it'll affect us? Does it push us around? No, it's not really pushing us around. What if we throw something at it? No, that doesn't seem to do anything. I thought maybe it would like blow the box away. I mean, I don't know what purpose that would hold, but I don't know. I mean, I just thought that maybe there was a little bit more to this fan. Obviously, there isn't. Okay, let's track this though. This cable is going down the stairs, and it goes up over this dresser, and it goes over here, and then it, oh, that's what it's for. Okay, that makes sense. But how are you supposed to actually use that? That's kind of quite an adventure you'd have to make. So if we pull that, it should lift that thingy right here. Is that right? Let's go over here. And let's see. Yeah, so it does lift that, but how are you supposed to actually be standing on it? Wait a second. What if... Okay, I have a thought here. What if... Because the lever is right here. What if you place a box in front of the fan? Does it push it slowly? Because I was thinking maybe what you could do is you could put an object in front of the fan, and then the fan will slowly push whatever you put there, and then push it off of the shelf onto that switch. But it doesn't seem to be affecting the box. So maybe you have to put something else there. Let's see, maybe like a book would work. I really want to try and figure this out. Let's see, let's try a book. Where'd the book go? Oh gosh, book. What are you doing? Come here, book. Try this. Here. Put the what is going on? Why do the books disappear as soon as I put them down? Come on. Try it. Whoa. Oh. Okay. All right, so it is pushing the book around, but it's not pushing the box around. So I wonder if you have to find an object. Ooh, the bowling ball. The bowling ball seems suspicious. Let's try that. Let's put that. Ah, bowling ball. Careful. All right, let's try to put the bowling ball. Okay. That is definitely something. There's something going on there. Actually, I have a thought. What if you did something like this? Okay, watch this. So we're gonna turn the power off to the entire house, and let's see if that turns off the fan, because what I think is that anything that's connected to one of those levers is connected to the entire house power. So if we turn it off, no, it didn't work. Man, my theories keep getting thrown out the window. That is annoying. There's gotta be something that you can put up there that doesn't get immediately blown off of the edge and pull that lever. But oh my gosh, this is tricky. But this is just another means of accessing this room, right? But I just wanted to try and figure it out, and clearly I'm having a hard time doing that. Maybe the skateboard? We can try the skateboard. Let's put the skateboard up there. No, that doesn't seem to be getting pushed. It's not. Here, go. No. Oh gosh, skateboard's causing all kinds of damage. All right, let's turn the fan off. Can I turn the fan off? Okay, fan's off. So let's put the bowling ball up there. And then what? What do you do? How do you turn the fan on from downstairs? That's the question. If we go like that, maybe it'll take some time. Let's see. Let's try to get out. Get out. Go. Oh! Okay, I think we're onto something here. So it takes a second for the fan to kind of spin up and actually affect the bowling ball. So let's try this again. Here we go. Let's go like this, and then let's put the bowling ball like that, and then let's run for it. Did I turn it on? I think I turned it on. I'm pretty sure I turned it on. Oh, get out the window, you bum. Oh my gosh. Okay, we can definitely make this work. I should grab something though, so that I can break the window up there. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this for real. Let's turn the fan off here, get the bowling ball, and then put the bowling ball in front of the fan. Bowling ball, why are you disappearing in front of my eyes? It's amazing. It's a magical bowling ball. Please stop doing that, please. Okay, bowling ball is in place. Turn on the fan, and then run downstairs faster. Jump through the window. There we go. Get on the platform. Yes! That's awesome! Oh, man. I love it. I love it that this game has multiple ways to solve puzzles. So from here, we'd be able to get the red key, and then we could go downstairs, and we can unlock the basement. Do you need anything else to unlock the basement now that I think about it? Let's go in here. And no, that's all you need. Oops, I did not want to do that. I wanted to do that right there. Okay, so now we have another way of beating Act 1, but obviously we're not interested in just beating the game. We're interested in using our cheats to explore the game. So let's go ahead and enable our ghost mode again, and now we can teleport up and down, and we can phase through stuff, and we can laugh at the neighbor because he is eternally stuck in this prison of his mind. He cannot move. He is unable to move. Let's go under the map. That's always fun. Does it look different. It does look different because it looks more complete, obviously, because this is the complete game. They definitely put a lot more attention in the surrounding neighborhood. So let's actually just fly around here and just explore a little bit of the neighborhood. I guess we could go inside of some of the houses. I imagine that most of the houses, if not all the houses, are gonna be like this. They're just basically gonna be empty, but I still wanna do my due diligence here and explore these areas as much as I can in Act 1, and then maybe we'll move into Act 2. I did a poll at the beginning of one of my Hello Neighbor videos asking which act was your guys' favorite, and by far, everybody's favorite act was Act 2, which I completely agree with. I think Act 2 is definitely the strongest act of the complete game. I really like the way that they designed all of those pipe puzzles. They were really well thought out, and not to mention that there are multiple ways to beat that level. And one of the way that we beat it was by getting to the trampoline, right? But there's a whole other method by getting the red key. So I definitely want to go back to Act 2 and not use our cheats. I want to do it legitimately. I want to get the red key, and I want to figure out some of the other things that you can do. Like, for instance, we never messed around with the shark. I never figured out how to get him to stop attacking you. I know there's got to be a way, because remember, there was a faucet inside of the shark room, and we turned it on, and it didn't really do anything. I was thinking that maybe it would put like cold water or something. I don't know. I mean, in Alpha 1, was it? We could freeze the shark inside of that water. So I wasn't sure if there was a method to actually freeze the water. It seemed like there was, because there was that other room that had like all the water heaters on the bottom of it, and then you'd fill it up with water, and there was a door on the other side. But the only way to access that door was by doing weird stuff. Like, I think that you could maybe like stack boxes or something, but I feel like that you should have been able to like freeze the water there so that you had a platform to walk across to access that door on the other side. So I definitely want to go back to Act 2. That'll probably be the next episode of Hello Neighbor. We'll go back to Act 2 and we'll actually try to beat it using the other methods, and we'll avoid using our cheats here, but we may end up using cheats just to explore more of Act 2. But I wanted to go over to the different landmarks here in the city. We have Weyron Krub's Yaldosk. That's a weird thing about the full version of Hello Neighbor. Up to this point, I think most of the signs have been in Russian, I believe. And now they have like their own weird, like mixed language. You can kind of make out what it says. I don't know what Yaldusk means. I mean, schoolyard, school, maybe schoolhouse. I don't know. Yaldusk. I mean, they're pretty funny words. Let's go up to the graveyard and the church and see if anything's going on over there. Actually, what we should do is go inside of the school. I don't think that there's going to be anything inside of these buildings, but it's worth a shot. Yeah, invisible buildings. It's all as usual. We do have to go up to the factory as well. One of the things we can also do with the trainer is speed up time, so I went ahead and did that so that we can move around a little bit faster. There's Greenhouse's greenhouse, as beautiful as ever, and the church doesn't have gravestones in front of it anymore. It used to be a graveyard here, so they took that out. I wonder if that has any meaning. Let's go inside. Doesn't look like there's anything inside. Oh, wait a second. There's a house right next to the water tower. There used to not be houses up on this hill, now that I think about it. Yeah, there weren't houses all the way out here in the neighborhood, so they definitely changed that up a bit. Still don't know what that monument is. That's always a weird thing. Let's check out the water tower here. Let's see if there's anything going on. Let's go inside, look around. It doesn't look like there's anything inside of the water tower. Let's go to the very tippy top. Nope, nothing there. All right, let's go down to the monument, see if anything different is going on here. Didn't the monument used to be on kind of like a pedestal? It's just kind of jutting out of the ground now. Let's go underneath. There's nothing really going on here. I don't know what this thing is. It's just weird. It's just a weird thing, and there's no explanation as to why it exists and why it's here in this town. Let's go over to the supermarket. Let's see if anything is going on over here. It's pretty much the same as it used to be. Listen to our feet. That's awesome. Like machine gun feet there. And inside the grocery store, nothing. Nothing going on here. Okay, that's fine. Let's continue our exploration. We do need to go over to the factory. I guess we need to go over to the police station, right? Where is the police station? There's the gas station. I don't think there's anything going on with the gas station. There never really has been. It's been a pretty boring landmark here in the city. Yeah, it's just a gas station. Ludgak, you know. Ah, there it is. The Low Peace Station, of course. So that's definitely police in Hello Neighbor language. Let's go inside of the building. This one always weirds me out because it actually has somewhat of an interior, whereas none of the other buildings have anything going on with them. Why does this one have an interior, or at least like sections of an interior? Did they have plans to actually make it an area that you would go to? I don't know. I wish that they would expand a little bit more on the game. Hopefully there'll be like DLC or something coming out. I think, honestly, I feel like they did have to rush the game. I mean, originally they wanted to release it in September, and then they had to delay it. I think that they bit off a little bit more than they could chew, and they kind of had to rush it out. I don't feel like it's the full game that they really wanted to make. So I'm hoping that maybe they can take some time off, because obviously the developers have been working very, very hard to make the game what it is now. But hopefully they can take some time off and then get back to it and add some DLC to the game, maybe add some new areas, and really just add some more story elements, because it still leaves so many questions about the neighbor. We never learned about who the little girl was. We saw the cutouts of the little girl. We never really learned who she was. Was she our sister? I mean, it's just, there's so much mystery around the neighbor and what he is actually doing. I mean, we know that he was abducting children, but why? Why was he doing it? What is this story about his history? What's the car accident? Why was there someone dying in the hospital? Why was he so upset about it? Who is Shadow Thing? Why does Shadow Thing torment the neighbor? Is it an alter ego of the neighbor? Is it his own like schizophrenic mind in his head? I don't know. There's so many questions. You can see the gears are spinning. So I don't know. I really hope that they come back to it and kind of expand on the story. I think though that we pretty much explored everything, at least within the city. The city looks great. It looks really, really nice. They definitely made it look a lot more in depth, and they added a little bit more detail that makes it look a little bit more, not realistic, because obviously Hello Neighbor is not a realistic looking game, but it's definitely more believable in this world, so I appreciate that. The lake's still got a sailboat on it, so that's nice. Got a couple just regular little wood boats out here. There used to be a crashed truck over here. Now, I'm thinking that that crashed truck was the same asset that they used in that little cutscene where the neighbor got in a car accident and he was kind of hobbling away, and then he sat next to the car accident and he kind of just started sobbing. I don't know. I've heard a lot of great theories. One of the theories is that his wife died in that car accident. I think that's definitely a possibility, or maybe his child died in that accident, and that's why he's gone kind of crazy, and now he's abducting other children because he wants to have his child back. He wants to have that child back in his life, so he's stealing other kids to, like, force them to be his children. I don't know. I mean, he seems like a nut job, but he seems like a nut job who is possibly just misunderstood. He probably needs some serious mental help. That's what it boils down to, but we really don't know. I'm just gonna fly out to the city here, see if there's anything going on. All the, like, the 1003063 and all that stuff, the weird, like, commands and weird code, like, we didn't learn anything else about that. They just kind of swept that under the rug. I was thinking maybe, you know, there's the little cube room, right, with the QR code was floating out here. It's not here anymore, so I don't know. I don't know what they did with all that stuff. That stuff was all very mysterious and intriguing and interesting, and it was fun to kind of think about different theories about that stuff, but they kind of just made it go away. So I hope that we learn more about it. I still think the neighbor's a robot. I know it's wrong, but I like to believe that the neighbor is actually a robot. All right, so we're back in the neighborhood and we're back to normal speed. Let's go into the basement and let's do some exploration of the basement. I don't expect that there will be too much going on in here because this is kind of a very linear kind of puzzle. You know, you have to work your way through it and just get through all the different little puzzles. So I don't think there's too much to explore, but let's go into ghost mode and let's just see what we can find. So I'm gonna go ahead and fly above the basement. What? Why is the neighbor standing up here? What is going on? Okay, that is very strange. I also see something appears to be running over here. It kind of looks like the neighbor. I have no idea what this is. Oh man. Peeling back the curtain of Hello Neighbor. What is going on here? Oh, I think this might be his animation for when he's chasing us down the hallway. It's such a weird way to run. We've actually never seen the neighbor running quite like this. This is almost like desperation. He looks absolutely desperate in this animation. So he's trying to stop us, right? He's trying to stop us from getting to this door right here, and he does. He catches us and then he locks us up, and then that's when we wake up in Act 2 and we have to escape from the whole prison thing that he's got down here. So he seems very desperate to prevent us from getting to this door, even though it has literally 3 locks on it. But since we have ghost mode, we can just go straight through it. So let's just see what's on the other side. There's nothing. It's the emptiness of the neighbor's basement beyond this door. So not a lot that we can see here. Let's go back the way that we came and just see if we can find anything else. I mean, we definitely saw some weird stuff, you know, with the neighbor just doing his thing outside in the empty space of the basement. I wonder if there's multiple ways to actually beat this section. Let's go over here. I don't think, did we ever get on the other side of this gate? Whoa, there's actually a lever over here. Can we pull that? Let me go down a little bit and let's see if we can. Huh, that's interesting. So where does this hallway take us? Is this just like a shortcut? I don't remember seeing the baseball launchers. I don't remember that at all, actually. Let's go over here. Let's see if there's anything over here. Where do we actually start? That's a great question. Okay, so this is the room that we actually start in. So let's just kind of make our way through and we'll just phase through stuff as we see fit. So you normally go in this direction, but we can also go into this room, which we've already seen this room. It's on the other side of this room. Okay, this takes you on the other side of this fence. And I think that if you continue down, yeah, so this is this where we, yeah, okay, so this is where the TV is. So you go down this room, and I remember the creepy mannequin on the other side and all the weird dishes just laying there. So normally you would be forced to go into this room and make your way through these rooms, but if you turn right over here, you actually are on the other side of this mannequin. I didn't realize that it was actually so short. And if the power's on, you can just get straight into the exit, can't you? And then you just, no, that doesn't work. Oh, you have to go back around because you have to turn on the generator, don't you? Aha, okay, so now you could get into the exit, and then that would take you to that sequence where you have to run away from the neighbor, and eventually you get caught at the end of that long hallway. I don't think you can actually get over here. Oh my gosh, this is so dark. I can't actually see anything over here. It's very creepy. I don't know if you can actually normally get over here. I don't think you can. There's just candles in the middle of this very creepy dark space. Okay, that's terrifying. I would like to leave now. Another locked door. You can't get past, but you can ghost through it, and it leads to nothing. Okay, that's cool. So if we remove that chair, we could actually just step out into nothingness. Luckily, we can fly, but I'm sure that if we couldn't fly, we would just fall into the abyss of nothing. Whoa, what is this? Oh my gosh, this is creepy. There's the giant chair. That was in the school, the Fear School. Big old creepy spider chair. I don't think that you can normally come into this room. I accessed it from behind the entire level. So I phased through and then ended up here This is creepy. How funny would it be if they threw a little Easter egg in the game and they had the crazy Bendy holding the, wandering is a terrible sin sign? That would be so awesome if the Meatly let them do that. I wonder. That would be great. Yeah, I don't think you can normally get in here. Yeah, because this is all gated off, so you can't. I didn't see any other doors coming into this room. So there's another kind of like child room here, I guess prison for lack of a better term, and then the creepy spider chair. I don't like spider chair. Spider chair makes me feel uncomfortable. Yeah, this is weird, but I think that is pretty much just knock that thing over. I think that's pretty much everything that we can find in Act 1. So I assume that if I head to the exit door and I go through here, as long as I'm not in ghost mode, yeah, it'll start this whole cutscene. Yep, there he is. And then he's gonna chase us. We're gonna run to the end of the hallway. Please don't catch me. I mean, he's going to catch us. And we're gonna get to the very end. Actually, what if I go into ghost mode? He can't. He can never find us. We've done it. We've escaped the neighbor, the whole ordeal with getting captured by the neighbor and pretty much ruining our entire future life. We've escaped it. We never got captured by the neighbor because we have superpowers and can phase through walls. Take that, neighbor. You got nothing on me. Okay, let's see if we can. Okay, so if we walk into him, then it'll continue the whole situation here. So that takes us straight to Act 2. So we're gonna end the episode here, guys, but hopefully you enjoyed this. We definitely did our due diligence in exploring the entirety of Act 1, but I want to do the same thing here in Act 2. But like I said, I also want to try to complete Act 2 without using cheats. So maybe we'll use some cheats like in this section to just explore the underground area. But once we make it out to the main area, I want to try and find different ways to get out of the neighbor's prison. So stay tuned for that, guys. But that's going to do it for this episode. If you did enjoy it, be sure to hit that like button. And of course, if you'd like to see more of my videos, you can subscribe by clicking on that little circle with my logo in it right below this window. You can also watch more of my videos by clicking on the sides of the screen. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.